Hello, Astro all, Astro lovers, Astro community, Astro family. Today we have a full moon in Taurus, which is strong and powerful. So when the moon is in Taurus, or first when we have a full moon, we have an opposition between the sun and the moon. So the sun is what is under the light, what is being highlighted, and the moon is in the shadow. So right now the shadow is being highlighted because the sun is in Scorpio. So it's like we are working more with the shadows, in the sense that all the things that are not fully resolved within ourselves come up to the surface to be clean when the sun is in Scorpio. So this means that if we are not aware, maybe during the period where the sun is in Scorpio, you'll feel it. You can even observe it. Like people are more grumpy, or everything is happening. Car broke. I have extra bills to pay. This happened. That happened. Like all the things happen. So it's like the period where kind of shit hits the fan and unexpected things happen and the house gets messy. So what happens is that we tend to focus on the shadow, on what's not working, on what is dark, on what is wrong, on da 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 da. And when the full moon comes in Taurus, it's a reminder for us to see the beauty. Because Taurus represents the material aspects of life. So the beauty in the more material aspects. So in the sense that if we've been so focused on internal things, either through whatever is not working or through introspection, when full moon in Taurus comes, it's a moment for us to connect with nature more, to I don't know, go on hikes if the weather allows, to fully feed yourself, like eating amazing foods, nutritious foods, like indulge a little bit, enjoy, celebrate life, celebrate beauty. So it's about finding beauty in the mundane, okay? Not only because the moon is in Taurus, but also because who rules Taurus is Venus, and Venus is in Libra. And it's all about beauty in Libra. It's about beauty, it's about romance. So it's about romanticizing our lives. And even if things don't look as we wanted them to be, things are not as we wanted them to be, we make the most of the moment we are living. We make the most of this energy that we have alive in our lives. We celebrate our lives. We fall in love with ourselves. We have beautiful rituals, beautiful celebrations that remember us our worth, because when we have Scorpio and Taurus axis, it's about worth. So self-worth. Okay, I do this for a few years now, and I know how it goes, and I know whenever I see people with Scorpio, especially like Venus in Scorpios like me, almost everyone has a situation, also with the Taurus, a situation with worth, like with, am I worthy of this? People having problems asking for let's say money for their services or this or that, because but who am I to? No, you are amazing. You are amazing, you are perfect as you are. So of course it's a work in progress, it will always be, but celebrate where you are right now. I don't want to be too long on this video, but there are some more things I want to talk that I shall not forget about. One is that Venus is in a conversation both with Jupiter and with Pluto, and Pluto and Jupiter are in an opposition. The other is Mercury is in Sagittarius, as we know. Mars just moved into Sagittarius. So both are ruled by Jupiter. Mercury will go retrograde in a few days in Sagittarius as well, ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter is in Cancer. So it always goes back to the emotional. And also in these astro talks that are happening between the planets, it's also about emotions, in a way. Because Venus is in a square to Jupiter. Jupiter and Pluto are in an opposition, and Venus is in a square with Pluto. So Pluto and Jupiter in an opposition, it's a little bit like, let's say, Cancer, which where Jupiter is a representation of the softest, gentlest parts of us, the fragile. It's fragile, like a baby, like a newborn, okay? So Jupiter is expanding that newborn in us, that fragile energy in us, that soft, comfy, I just want my mommy parts of us. And so it also expands our comfort zone. Pluto in Aquarius, it's clearing up, and yeah, it's not a time to cry or to go, mommy, mommy. No, there is no time for mommy, mommy. Like, there is big things happening. The world is moving. There is work to do. So it's kind of a little bit like, yes, you can have your time to feel, but don't get too comfortable, because the idea is that we go innovative. That's what Aquarius is, brings innovation. So Cancer is comfort and Aquarius is innovation. So it's finding a middle ground. It's meeting them in the middle. And then the other interesting one is then that Venus is in this talk with Jupiter and with Pluto. And with Jupiter, I mentioned this on a video before, because Libra has this romantic, I fall in love with everything. Well, Libra is amazing. I'm a Libra. I love it. We love having fun. We love talking to people. We love connection. We love so much connection. And sometimes we just want connection. And we just, I want this. It's the love of my life. Like, I met someone, it's the love of my life. It's like these stories, everything is romantic, everything is beautiful. We just want peace in the world. But we forget to tune into the heart. We forget to feel. We forget to listen. Sometimes we get so blinded by the ideas, so clouded in the mind, and then we cannot decide. And in that moment, we are lost from our feeling. We are lost from the sensation, from the feeling, from the body, because we are already so much up in the mind, because all the possibilities. But that's because we are not fully listening. So this is the conversation between Jupiter in Cancer and Venus in Libra. And then the other conversation between Venus in Libra and Pluto in Aquarius, it's more of a Libra and Venus in Libra is like, yeah, I want to romance with this, with that, with da 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 da, so many romantic stories. And Pluto in Aquarius is like, yeah, baby, you can dream, but you know that once you pick, it has to be aligned with so many different layers. It's not just about who looks better in the picture. No, it's like a big amount of things. Like, I will give an example, okay, just to make this more practical. So let's say that it's about picking the father of your child. And I'm talking for women, or you can see it in other ways, but this is just an example. So Venus in Libra is like, I want the most beautiful, handsome man to be the father of my child, like the most aesthetic, beautiful, creative, inspiring. And Pluto in Aquarius is like, it's the father of your child. You are bringing this child to the world to contribute to something. So it's not, doesn't matter if it's like the most beautiful. There are other things that are more important than outside beauty. So this was just for you to understand the conversation, which is Venus in Libra is so focused on the one-to-one, and Aquarius is the collective. It's the bigger things that are happening and that we have to unite as a community, and in that they can agree, because Venus in Libra is also peacekeeper. So it's the peacekeeper. It's when the goddess becomes a peacekeeper. And Pluto in Aquarius is also breaking whatever is not aligned, whatever is separating us, but it's a long way. It's a long way, and then we can see more separation in the way before the union happens. So yeah, this is it. Mars in Sagittarius, Mercury in Sagittarius. Let's travel, let's expand, let's go deep. Let's go deep in our practices, let's go deep in our inner journeys. Venus is about to enter Scorpio soon, so this is the last talk with this full moon. So this is a key moment. Have a beautiful week.